So hi,
Hi there.
how are you?
I'm doing great.
Are you having fun around here?
We are. Tonight's the second to last show of our tour. It's just been awesome. It's probably been our best European tour we've ever had.
Yeah. Do you like Italy?
I love Italy. Yeah, it's great. I wish we had more time here. It was just yesterday in Pinarella, and then today. It's too short, you know. But it's still good. We got some
So
good.
maybe you're going to come.
Oh, absolutely. As much as we can. We're going to try to come back either later this year or early next year.
Really?
Yeah, and do more shows whenever you guys can have us. You know.
Great.
Come.
That's great. A thing that I try always to ask to American artists is if you find some differences between European tour and American tour. I mean, European fans or organization. What do you think?
Yeah, there's definitely some differences, you know. I mean, people over here, they come to the shows because they love the music, and that's first. And that's something that I love, you know. It's a refreshing, because in America, it's a very trendy type of scene where people come, they want to look cool, they want to be at the cool show, and they might not even care about the band so much.
And the like poser.
Sort of, very much, very many posers, you know. Where over here, you got you guys coming that are, you know, 15 years old, 45 years old, all in between, and they really love it. And last night was probably the best show of the tour. The crowd response, and there's the way they sing back the songs to you. And before our show, they were singing outside of our bus, like our songs, and it's just crazy. That doesn't happen anywhere else.
Really?
You know, no, just Italy.
And do you prefer playing in festival, just like this one, in order to reach a lot of people, or do you prefer playing
For small shows, club shows, you know, that's what we're comfortable with. That's what we've grown up doing. So those are really my favorites. I understand that a festival gets you in front of more people, and that is cool, and we like to do them too. But if I had my choice, I would rather play inside here tonight, you know, with 200 people than out there with 200 people. So, yeah.
It's a great atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, it'll be great tonight. The Italian festivals we played have always been really fun, and the crowd goes nuts. So
It's a pleasure to listen to you saying that.
Thank you. Well, it's a pleasure to be here and to have it happen for us. It's a dream come true, you know. So it's great.
So next one, I have to read it. Your last album, Black Oaks Over LA, Los Angeles, has just been released. Are you satisfied with the work done? Have you already felt people's or press reactions?
Yeah, I mean, so far people seem to like it a lot. You know, I've gotten great positive response from our fans, and a lot of new people are hearing about it, and they like it. So, yeah, you know, we're really happy with it. We set out and we just tried to do something a little different from the last album, but hopefully a continuation of our sound. You know, we don't try to listen to like what's going on in mainstream, and that doesn't play any part. It's more about just what we feel inside and it just comes out real naturally between us. So, yeah, I mean, we're really happy with it. Yeah.
But you've been playing since, I think, 1990, so it's 17 years or something like that.
I got in '92, so yeah, it's been like 15 years for me.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
How do you think your sound changed, or you changed?
Both. I mean, of course, we've grown up, we've changed, and I think our sound is directly linked to who we are as people. You know, when I was 17, when I first got in the band, I was half my age now, and like I only listened to certain things, and I was very young, you know, we all were. And we've grown so much from coming over here and touring around the world and getting to play with all these bands, that all of that has made an impression on us. And every album, it's like a photo album in a way of where you are in your life. And I can listen to our second record, and it takes me back to where I felt back in 1995, or, you know, when we made it. So, you know, it's just, we try to be honest about where we are at that point, you know.
That's your life, I think.
Oh, it is. It's everything to us. It's therapy. It gets everything out of us. Whenever there's something wrong in our lives, we can go to band practice and just feel better afterwards, you know? So it's cool. Like, we try to put ourselves first and make ourselves happy, and then if we like it, then hopefully the fans will like it too.
They will.
Yeah, I hope. If they don't, oh well, I'm sorry, but we have to be happy first, you know?
And how do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
I would love to still be doing this, you know, absolutely. I'd love to still, probably fatter, you know, stuff like that. Oh, a bad back, you know, my neck will probably be bad in 10 years, but I hope to God I'm still, well, I hope not too, but we'll see. You know, this doesn't help.
Okay.
But I just want to do this until I die. I love it.
I hope you do, you will.
Thank you so much, thank you.
And another thing, this question, Mike wrote this question.
Nice. Yeah, Mike.
A lot of artists like Satanic Surfers or Good Riddance broke up.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought break up your group, or have you ever had problems?
You have problems. Of course, when you get the same 5 people together 7 days a week like this on tour for weeks and weeks, there'll be little things that, you know, but I think now we worked it out to where we know each other so well that we don't bother each other, you know, and we had to make one member change about 7-8 years ago with our bass player, and that was something we had to do to survive. And I don't want to think about it. I guess we would do it if we had to, but right now everyone is very dedicated to the band. And
I've seen it. You get along with each other so well.
We have fun, you know. I mean, if you do this for a living and you don't enjoy it, fucking quit, you know. Do something else. I mean, I don't know what could make you happy if this doesn't make you happy, you know. To be here, to even just come here for free, you know, let alone make money, to come for free and get great, you know, everyone takes care of us, they give us all this food and shit. I can't do anything better than this back home, you know. I would never even want to try. So I think a lot of people get spoiled. They see it happening and maybe they get too much too quick, so maybe they don't appreciate it. But we've had to sort of struggle our way up. So now that we're at a point where we can, like, you know, play nice festivals and stuff, I love it.
No, it's great.
Yeah, it's great, you know, it's all great.
And another thing, you've been playing your strong punk rock all these years,
yeah.
But now there are a lot of groups which are changing sounds or are creating a sort of other music.
Sure.
What do you think about this new kind of music? I mean, emo, screamo, or something like that?
You know, whatever people want to do. If it's honest, if that's what they really, really love, then do it, you know? I don't know. I mean, I don't know any bands that have really made that big change, you know. Like most of the bands I respect and I look up to, they're still the same band that they always were, you know. They learn, you know, and they get better. But I don't know. I think if you change what you do just to look like a new trend or try to become something, that's just, it's not a good road to take, because you're going to lose your own identity. You're going to end up trying to be like this band or this band who's, you know, just be the best band you can be, and your fans will love you for that. That's what I've learned from this, you know.
They have to love what they do.
Yeah, you have to love it, and you have to do it for the right reason, which is, you know, in our case, it's like I was saying, it's a therapy. It's something that we need in our lives. And I'll never be rich off this, but I can have the memories of a lifetime from it, and to get to, you know, it's cool. You know, I have no complaints, and I would never want to change styles just to try to become more popular. You know, I don't think that's a bad thing for a band to try to do. So, yeah, it's too bad if you do that.
Okay. So, last question is about internet. I think, what do you think about it? So, it's a damaging thing for music or not? I think downloading file or MySpace site.
I mean, there's so much good that can come from it, you know? Like MySpace, for instance, you can get your word out there to so many people overnight. I mean, I've never seen anything else like it in my life. To me, that's more important than MTV or the radio or something like this, because it's a direct link to your fans. I respond to every message that we get on MySpace. I try. When I'm on the road, it's hard, but when I'm home, I don't work. I live off the band, so I sit there and I just want to, if someone writes a little saying, you know, that they like the record, for me, it's nothing to just say, thank you very much. You know, I appreciate it, and that means a lot to them. So it's so cool that we have a way to get in touch with the fans, like one-on-one now.
But it's very important also for unknown.
Yeah, you can grow so fast with it. You get your people can listen to your song right away.
Also like that, I think. 15 years ago.
When we first started, there was nothing like that. We would get letters, you know, that we would have to sit there and write back and, you know, send them out, and it was a lot harder to keep up on. Now it's so much easier, and yeah, I think, you know, bands can grow a lot quicker nowadays than what they did when we first started. But I don't think that's necessarily good, because like I was saying, when you get too much too quick, you take it for granted, you know? And I've seen some bands that have been like around for a year and they have like 200,000 MySpace friends, but it's like, I don't know, you got to kind of earn that, you know? If it comes right away, you'll lose it right away too. So I think it's good though. I mean, downloading, sure, that hurts record sales, but we never made a lot of money on our records anyways, you know? Basically any money you make on records, you put back into touring and stuff like that.
Important is that they come to your concerts and listen to your music.
And if downloading gets more people to hear it, then they'll come to the show and they'll buy the t-shirts, they'll buy the CD probably at the show. So financially, it's better also, you know? But that's not the most important thing. To me, it's more important to have a club show that's going nuts and have everyone there loving it and, you know, being one-on-one with the fans. That's why we do it.
I thank you very much. I wish you a nice concert.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.